What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, probably a good 4 or 5 months since I've been on, but I missed you guys. Wanted to hop on here, give you guys a life update, show you guys the truck. So we got the RHO here sitting. She's a little dirty right now, in the middle of a move. So my wife and I, my little 1-year-old, we moved down to Oregon. Haven't finalized the move yet. We're just, and my dog Snoops. We haven't finalized the move yet. We're just renting a really small place right now. In the meantime, we got everything thrown into storage. So hopefully we can find another property here in a couple months or so. We went from like 4,000 square foot, 4-car garage down to 1,000 square foot. I wanted to hop in here real quick, give you guys a life update, just chat some upcoming changes to the channel, show you guys the RHO, do a little walk around of some of the updates that we've done on the truck. I've had this truck for about a year now, close to 10,000 miles, and still love it. Still an awesome truck. I actually use it for work, so you can see the work logo on there. For those of you guys that don't know, outside of my professional career, I have been in the real estate industry for about close to 2 decades now, so as long as I can remember. It's something that I love doing. I absolutely love this industry. If you're not in the real estate industry, I highly recommend you get into it, just because there's just so many benefits with it. We'll chat more about that on the channel. But I just got licensed down here in Oregon, so we'll be selling some property down here in Oregon as well. Because this channel is BillyOnroad, and because I'm on the road a lot with real estate, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of real estate life down here, so stay tuned for some more real estate content. I'm definitely going to be hopping on camera more. I realize that I never hop on camera on my videos. That's an update coming to this channel. I'll definitely be showing you guys the cars, the motorcycles, the lifestyle on road, but I definitely want to feature some more of the real estate content. So we'll tour some homes, we'll sell some homes, and I'll give you guys a behind the scenes look at that and just chat some real estate stuff in general. But let's go ahead and take a look at the truck, show you guys some additions we've done on the RHO. All right, quick shot of the side. The white on black. Absolutely love this combo. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. You guys have seen my previous videos. Hey Snoops. If you guys have seen my previous video, you guys know that we actually wrapped this bottom portion, but the color just didn't quite look right, and it was off, and it looked really bad. So we took it off, and we're back to the white on black. But the business logo does play off really well with this truck. All right, but a couple additions that I haven't chatted about on this truck that I haven't showed you guys yet is we added some bags. So we added dual valves right here. We went with the Airlift 5000 Ultimate, so you can see those airbags down there. We got them on both sides, and these can go from 0 to 100 psi. Right now there's only about, I think, 15 or 20 psi in the bags, and the truck is perfectly leveled, if not even a little bit of factory rake back. But if you want like full, close to an inch of factory rake back, you can just pump up the bags to about 75-80 psi, and you got your factory rake back. But I love the way it sits right now. But game changer on these bags, the fact that we can put like 1,000 pounds in the bed and not have any squat when we're towing motorcycles or towing any travel trailers in the future. We're gonna have 0 squat, so I really like that feature. had these installed at a local shop, Accessory Outfitters, over here in Beaverton, Oregon, and really cool shop. They got a lot of cool rigs there, a lot of cool toys in their shop. If you're in the area, definitely check them out. They did a really good job installing these. All right, so mod number 2, we'll talk about the bed. All right guys, so mod number 2 I wanted to chat about are these cargo accessory rails that I installed. These are an off-brand. I got these off of Amazon, but they were only about 120 bucks at the time, so really good deal. And these things are awesome because you just add so many tie down points. It came in really handy, especially during the move when you had so many boxes and so much stuff to tie down. I bought this truck off the lot, so I didn't get the bed utility group, so no spray and liner, and it only comes with just the 4 tie down points, one in each corner over here, and not a lot of options to tie down to. So just adding these rails, super simple install. They're pretty much plug and play. It essentially comes with these brackets here, so a bolt on the top and the bottom that attaches to the truck, and then you just slap on the rails. So a very easy install. It took about less than 30 minutes to install, and it just makes the truck so much more versatile that you have so many tie down points. And these are really cool because you can just move these all around the bed, and you just have an infinite amount of tie down points, and absolutely love it. So if your truck didn't come with the rails, highly recommend these. I'll drop a link down below where you can get these. But they're super awesome. I absolutely love them. The third thing I wanted to chat about, I'll give you guys an update. So a lot of you guys have asked me, how's my antenna removal mod going? So if you've seen my previous videos, you know that we removed the shark fin antenna, and that allowed us to save a couple inches off the height of the truck. But it's been going really good so far. No leaks, no issues. This thing's still solid. No water's getting in the cab. And I've been parking this truck outside because I don't have a garage anymore. In the middle of a move, so don't have a garage anymore. It's been sitting outside. It's been raining really heavy, and the back of the truck, the inside of the cab, bone dry, no issues whatsoever. So definitely a cool mod. Really happy with the fact that this will fit into any standard 7-foot garage and don't have to worry about hitting anything when they go into parking garages or whatnot. What else? I also want to cover how good this truck looks, especially with the marker lights, the 3 marker lights. It has to have these marker lights because it's wider than 80 inches. DOT regulations, if your vehicle is wider than 80 inches, then you have to have the 3 markers up above, and you also have to have the side markers. And this truck just looks so good, especially in the night when those lights are on. It just really shows off like how wide this truck is. It's one of the widest trucks out there on the market. 88 inches. It's pretty insane. So I shot some footage earlier right before sunrise. I'll flash here just to give you guys a walk around of the truck, how those lights look, just to give you guys a walk around of the RHO. But in my opinion, this is one of the best looking trucks out there on the market. It just looks so dang good. Would I trade this truck in for a Raptor? Probably not. With what's on the market right now today, I just wouldn't trade it in for the Raptor because I absolutely love this truck. I love the way it drives. I love the power. I love the speed. And I just love the looks. I think this truck looks so much better than the current Raptors out there right now. Now, it does come down to power too, so let me take that statement back. I wouldn't trade this in for anything other than the Raptor R, because the Raptor R, that's pushing 720 horsepower, and I'm sure that thing's just a blast to drive. But then again, I don't want to spend 100K on a truck right now. Yeah, so right now I'm very happy with the RHO. I don't think I'm going to trade it in anytime soon. Usually I go through vehicles pretty quick. This RHO has kept me very happy, so this one might stick around on the channel for a little bit longer, guys. Alright guys, another mod I want to talk about, or not really a mod, but just something cool. We'll hop into the truck here. So we added this little Apple CarPlay box, Beniz, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Again, got this on Amazon. I believe it was a couple $100, but it essentially turns your car or your truck into a phone screen here. So I got Netflix pulled up here, but let me go back to the main menu just so you can show you guys. Oops, Stranger Things. But it essentially turns your truck into a little Android device. You have YouTube, you can play YouTube videos. I had Netflix up earlier, and let me go back here. So I was watching Home Improvement earlier, but how cool is that? Like, I remember when I was a kid just dreaming of like having my own truck. Really? And like now that I got my dream truck and I'm playing Home Improvement in my truck, like how cool is that? It's just it's really cool that you can watch the news, you can watch YouTube, you can watch Netflix. Obviously be safe. Don't be watching stuff while you're in the middle of heavy traffic. But if you're going on long road trips and you know you're responsible, you're looking at the road, you know, why not pull up your favorite shows and
my wife drools in her sleep.
Alright guys, that's pretty rad. So I wanted to show you guys that addition. Quick shot of the rear here. It's right above the license plate. The 3 LED markers there, again, required if your vehicle is over 80 inches. And this thing's well over that, 88 inches to be exact. And the tires are even pushed out. Actually, no, my tires are still within the fender. This is a plus 12 millimeter offset. Yeah, we're still rocking the 37 by 12.5 Toyo Open Country RT Trails. These tires have been flawless. They handle really well in wet weather conditions, and it gets wet a lot in the Pacific Northwest. So as far as any rubbing or anything like that, zero rubbing whatsoever. Again, this is more of a modest setup. Plus 12 millimeter, not that aggressive compared to some guys are rocking the negative 18 offset, which pushes the tire like way out from the fender. But this is still, as you can see, pretty tucked in. But I'm loving this setup. Absolutely love the way she drives. Just a really comfortable, all-around awesome truck. Alright guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to hop on here real quick, give you guys that life update. Sorry for the noise, some guys like grinding trees or something nearby, so it's pretty loud. But I just want to say thank you for all the support over the years. Thank you for all the subscribers. We're almost up to like, what is it, 2,500 subscribers now, so that's pretty awesome. Hit subscribe if you haven't. We'll show you guys more trucks, more vehicles. We'll go out and buy some motorcycles soon once we find a house. It's just mortgage rates are high, inventory is kind of low, but that shouldn't stop us. We'll find a property here in the next couple months. I'll bring you guys along the ride for that. I'll bring you guys along the ride when we buy some motorcycles. I'll also be posting a little bit more frequently, give you guys that behind the scenes look at Oregon real estate. Alright guys, hit subscribe, hit like, drop a comment down below, and I will catch you guys on our future video. Peace.